yesterday to see a movie. I had Chinese food this afternoon. I took a plane from New York City. I'm in Beverly Hills right now. I'm in the presence of Mayor Lili Bosse. I'm with you right now. So all the common factor in every experience is I. But the experience by itself is in time. What happened to this morning? It's gone. What happened to when I arrived at the airport? It's gone. What happened to when I came on the stage? It's gone. What happened to 5 minutes ago? It's gone. What happened to 1 minute ago? It's gone. What happened to 1 second ago? It's gone. So anything that we call an experience is ungraspable. You can't grasp it. The past you can't grasp, you can't grasp the future, but you can't grasp even what's happening now, because by the time you hear the end of my sentence, the beginning of the sentence is gone. So great spiritual traditions say we are asleep, we are living in a dream. The German philosopher Wittgenstein, he said, we are asleep, our life is a dream. But once in a while, we wake up enough to know that we are dreaming. And what do we wake up to? We wake up to the presence, which is witnessing the dream. That's very freeing once you realize that, because the presence, or I, in the midst of experience, is not in time. You say, I was a child, I was a teenager. Where's that person? Gone. Even that which we call a person is part of the dream. Only I is real. But I is not the person, I is the awareness in which this is also an experience. Right? So let's do it once again. This is, you can live here, and then once you live here, then you're free. Because I, not being in time, is not subject to birth or death. Experience is always being born and it's dying. A thought is born, it dies. An emotion is born, it dies. A perception is born, it dies. A body goes through processes. Actually, your body is being born and it's dying in every moment of now. You don't have the same body you had a year ago. Just compare your selfie today with the selfie you took of yourself a year ago. So that which we call body, mind, and the entire universe is an expression of I. But the I is conditioned. It's conditioned by culture, by religion, by politics, by economy. It's not who we are. Who we are is the presence, the spirit, the consciousness, the awareness in which experience is born and dies in an eternal now. But the I is not subject to birth and death. So once you start living here, you won't get caught up in melodrama. You will pick up your visitor's badge in the insane asylum that we call civilization, which is full of war and struggle and social and economic injustice and climate change. And you'll become creative because your I is very creative. It's infinitely creative. That's why we call God creator. Creativity is the only expression of our being. And we are creating all the time, whether we know it or not. But when you consciously make choices, and you consciously observe yourself making choices, or consciously observe yourself having an experience, this is what psychologists, in these days transpersonal psychologists, they call metacognition. Metacognition is the highest intelligence, the ability to observe yourself without judging yourself. The ability to observe any experience and any choice. Then you're a creator, and you spontaneously experience what are called platonic qualities: love, beauty, harmony. Beauty is just seeing yourself in an object. And love is seeing yourself in another person. Because all there is the self. Assuming this experience, this experience, this experience. Okay, so now we'll do the meditation, but before that, let's get grounded in that which we call the presence, okay? So as you're listening, be aware of that who is listening. Be aware of the presence in which all this is happening. Now we'll go through a series of processes which are known as mindfulness, self-inquiry, self-reflection, transcendence, and then a little bit of intentionality, okay? Because this is a beautiful season to renew our bodies and to resurrect our soul. Okay, so let's be comfortable, close our eyes, and just start with observing our breath. Observing the breath without manipulating it. Recognize that the breath is also an experience. And like all experiences, it eternally arises and then subsides in that which we call now. You cannot hold on to your breath. If you try to, you will suffocate. And this is a metaphor for any experience that you have. It arises and subsides in an eternal now. You're not the breath, you're the observer of the breath. Just observe it arising and falling eternally in now. And now shift your awareness from your breath to all the sounds that you can hear. There are many sounds you can hear right now, including the sound of my voice. There's sound in the traffic. There's the occasional cough. I could hear some children a while ago. The sound of those automobiles. So just observe sound and notice that just like the breath, it arises and falls. If you want, you can even say, I am aware of sound. And just be aware of the impermanence of sound. It's arising and subsiding. And that which we call I is present when there is sound, and that which we call I is also present when there is the absence of that particular sound. Be aware of sound. Now let's shift the awareness from sound to sensations in the body. So allow your awareness to drift into your body and become aware of any sensation in your body, anywhere. Notice once again that sensations arise and subside. Sensations like those sounds are intermittent. But I is present. Whether a sensation is present or absent, I is present. And now let's shift your awareness once again to that which we call the mind or mental space. Become aware of all the things that are happening in your life right now. So many things are happening in your life. Your job, your relationships, your anxieties and fears, your stresses. Let your awareness be full with all your anxiety, with all your fears, with all your stresses, with all your relationships, your job, whatever is there, let it randomly come and fill your awareness. As you observe this activity in your mind, notice that even here, everything is intermittent. Thoughts come and then they leave. Feelings come and then they leave. Images come and then they leave. But I is always present. The same I is observing the mind, the sensations in the body, the breath, and all these sounds that we hear. And now bring your awareness into your heart, in the middle of the chest. Let go of everything I've said so far. And keeping your awareness in your heart, in the midst of all these sounds, and my voice, and the sensations, and the breath, in the midst of this, keeping your awareness in your heart, mentally ask the question, who am I? No need to go searching for an answer, just ask the question and then let go. Allowing any sensation, any image, any feeling or thought to spontaneously come to you. Who am I? As Rumi says, who am I in the midst of all this noise and thought traffic? Who am I? Just stay with that question. Who am I? And now, keeping your awareness in your heart, mentally ask the question, what do I want? What do I want? Once again, not forcing an answer, but allowing any sensation, image, feeling or thought to come to you. What do I want? What do I want? And now mentally ask the question, what is my purpose? What is my purpose? Once again, allowing any sensation, image, feeling or thought to come to you. What is my purpose? One final question, especially in these times of turbulence. What am I grateful for? What am I grateful for? Allowing any sensation, feeling, image or thought to spontaneously come to you. Now let's shift to another phase of our meditation. So, letting everything I've said, let it go. And just mentally repeat your full name to yourself. I am Deepak Chopra. I am Mary Smith. I am John Doe. First name and last name, preceded by I am. Now drop your last name and just repeat your first name. I am Deepak. I am Lili. I am John. I am Mary. And now you can drop your first name, and this time allow your awareness to fill up with any memories that you might have from when you were 12 years or less. Let your awareness fill up with any images, any feelings, any thoughts from when you were a child. Let those memories fade out and just repeat the words I am with no name, no thought, no feeling, no image attached to it, just I am. If you want, you can replace I am with the mantra aham, aham, aham. This is the vibration of existence, of breath. Aham, aham. Aham. Finally, let the mantra go and just settle or rest in awareness. Settle, rest, sink into awareness or being or existence. Just be aware of being aware. A little bit of reflection in this state of awareness. Ask yourself, does awareness have a religion? Does awareness have a nationality? Does awareness have a race? Is awareness black, white, yellow, brown? Does awareness have a form? What color is awareness? Does awareness have an age? Is it 1 year old, 65 years old? Does awareness exist in time? Does awareness have a gender? Let go of all those reflections, just rest again in awareness, which is our own being. Everything else is an assumed identity. Once again, awareness is that which we call I. Perhaps you can reinforce that right now by saying, I am awareness. And then let all thoughts go and just settle into it. So in a minute we're going to come out of this, but before we do that, we're going to implant 4 intentions in awareness. First intention, joyful energetic body. Few times, joyful, energetic body.